Tara Jackson, president of Arizona Town Hall, and the Town Hall is about the economy. Green, green everywhere, we hope, right?
We hope. That's what we're trying to make happen.
Exactly. Well, Arizona Town Hall is a great event that you have around the state, and it is today at noon in Prescott.
Today at noon in Prescott is when we bring the recommendations from the statewide town hall to Prescott, and we also have a town hall style discussion here in Prescott about what we need to do, what we can do to help our economy.
Sure. And this is nice because this is something that brings citizens together. I mean, obviously we want a representative type of government. So that means the people get to say what they want to see done. And of course the economy is huge, it affects everyone. Talk about green, you know, that makes a big difference. We were just talking about tax season. You know, the green goes away sometimes, away from you. But so Arizona's economy, what do we need to ensure a real vibrant economy here in Arizona, Tara?
Well, I wish it was just one magic answer,
Me
and
too.
that you know, we had that pot of gold right there waiting for us today on St. Patty's Day. But really what was developed at the town hall is a long list of actions and recommendations that some are statewide, some are things that we can do locally or as individuals. I would say the #1 priority that everyone keeps talking about is the need to improve our pre-K-12 education system. Education is key.
And unfortunately, it takes green too. But yeah, Arizona is one of the, you know what, in the middle of 50 states or something, or low in the lower half of education, I'm afraid.
I wish
that.
that our rankings were consistently at least in the middle, but unfortunately our rankings of our pre-K-12 education system are consistently at the bottom in almost every metric that's measured. So that's why it's the #1 priority. Now our higher education systems tend to get great remarks, or great marks. But we really need to invest and really work on our pre-K-12 education
Because,
system.
you know, that's when kids really learn fast and they learn well and they get their whole concept of learning and of life is those years right there so that they can be qualified to go on to higher education.
Absolutely. And it's not just our kids and the education they get, although that is what most of us focus on, especially as parents. It's also when we're trying to recruit those companies like, you know, Apple's and Google's, the new technology companies, they look at our education system. And it can either be a deterrent to them moving here, or it can be an incentive if
because
they think it's a good system.
Their hiring group. Those are the people they're going to be looking for in the future to work for their company then.
It's
here in
absolutely
Arizona.
their hiring group. Workforce is the #1 aspect that most of those companies look for. Wow. And by the way, many of their executives have children, and so they also selfishly look at the school system to see if it's a place they want to move to.
Their kids are going to go.
Right.
Now, would you say this is part of the infrastructure that Arizona needs to thrive? I mean, there are a lot of aspects probably to infrastructure. I mean, we always think roads, not necessarily.
It absolutely is an essential infrastructure. But the town hall also talked about things like roads, what we, you know, historically might think about with infrastructure, transportation, what our environment, our beautiful sun, you know, that we rely on. And in fact, transportation specifically is the next topic for our spring town hall.
Oh, okay. So the topic is economy in general, and you're going to be having people come, you know, the public coming to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University at noon today and give their input now. So you're taking the input now about the economy?
We absolutely, at the program today at Embry-Riddle at noon, and anyone is welcome to attend. If you want lunch, it's $10. We give a little bit of information about all the research and discussion that's already taken place about the economy. You'll hear from a few speakers who were at the statewide town hall. But then we ask all those in attendance to have some discussion about what they can do and about what we all can do together in this area to improve Arizona's economy.
Okay, because there's so much. I mean, supporting culture, as you said, supporting business, you know, getting that education, getting the help they need for education. And I suppose with the Arizona Town Hall, then that stuff gets implemented somehow.
Absolutely, a lot of it does. You know, there's recommendations, again, all the way at the statewide level down to what can be done here locally by people like you, by small business owners. You know, creating an entrepreneurial environment for small business owners was another very important topic that was analyzed and discussed at the statewide town hall, and I would assume it will probably come up today too.
I would think so, because again, that's sort of the grease for the wheel. You know, business keeps everything going, keeps that green flowing.
Absolutely, and most people don't realize small business is the #1 employer in the state. So we really need to support our small business owners.
Right. Well, and the public needs to get out there. Noon today, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University at the Student Union Building. Jump in there. What time should they be there?
Well, the program starts promptly at noon. So if they can be there between 11:30 and noon, that would be the best time to make sure they get all the speakers, hear all the speakers.
Wonderful. Tara Jackson, President, Arizona Town Hall, keeping the state green.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us,
Happy St. Patty's Day.
You too. Don't go away. We're going to be right back.